Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Alice. I'm 25 and I am a mum of two boys, Fred who is 8 months old and Rupert who will be 2 in about 3 weeks time. I started this channel originally to help people who had postnatal depression, anxiety and probably normal forms of depression, because after the birth of my second son Fred I got quite bad, I would say, postnatal depression. However, for the past 2 or 3 months now, I feel like I'm on the road to recovery and I'm doing a lot better. However, I wanted to give some tips and tricks of natural remedies to sort of balance out hormones. I am a mum, as I said. I'm not a doctor or a health visitor or a Holland and Barrett expert, the people that know about vitamins or anything. I've just done a little bit of research and have got a close relative that knows quite a lot of it. So as I said, I'm 25 and I've never had any mental health problems that affected me enough to do anything about. Obviously we all have anxiety and we all go through a little bit of having a bad time, but nothing that has needed me to get any form of therapy or treatment for. However, as I said, after Fred I did get postnatal depression and got further treatment. So today I'm just going to give you a few tips and tricks and ideas that I have done and am going through to try and keep me on an even keel and an even balance with my hormones. I feel personally, with regards to everything on a wide spectrum, I'm a very natural person. So for example, if I wear makeup, once I've taken it off I will come up in blotches, as you can probably see. If I have alcohol, the next day my whole body just aches and my bones hurt. So you kind of get my drift. My body, I think, repels against anything that is unnatural. So I think that's probably the reason why my body repelled when they gave me antidepressants. Anyway, moving forward, I have decided to go on a little bit of a journey and a health kick, so to speak, for multiple reasons. The first and main reason is to level out my hormones, because everybody, I think, suffers with a little bit of PMS. If you don't know what that is, it's kind of 11 to 5 days before your period is due. You kind of go on a bit of a roller coaster with regards to your feelings, emotional side and physical symptoms, and I never knew what that was. But I recently have found out about it and I think I fit the mould perfectly for it, so I have looked into certain things that can help me. However, if you're watching this and you just feel you're a little bit emotionally unstable, or you need a little bit of help at the moment but you don't want to go to a doctor, or you don't really want to talk about it, these things could possibly help you. And at the end of the day, if there's something that's going to help you, why suffer? There's no reason to suffer. Everything I'm going to show you is all the cheap own brand, it's all herbal, you can't get addicted, you can't overdose because it's herbal and natural, and if it doesn't work for you, you just don't do it and you try an alternative method. But this won't harm you, and the side effects are like 1 in a million kind of thing because it's natural. So the first thing I want to show you, a friend of mine told me about this, and it is Floridax. So I think that's how you pronounce it. It's about $10.99, but you can get it from Holland and Barrett, Boots. It's completely natural, and it's basically, the slogan is tired of being tired. Now, as a mum of 2 small children, it's common that I'm going to be tired, but as I said, I am very sensitive with everything and hormones and all of that. This has every kind of vitamin and supplement that you need. However, as I said, it is quite expensive, but this is really, really good. It's worked wonders for her. Her partner has just started using it and it's worked wonders for him. I am halfway through the first bottle, but I wasn't that consistent with it because it does taste disgusting. But it is very, very good, and a lot of people rave about it. And my mum has also mentioned that a few older people that she knows swear by it and live by it, and I think if an older person is saying that and swears by something, then it's obviously good, because I feel the older you are, the more knowledge. So that's that. It's Floridax, and I believe you can get it in different size bottles. This is a 250ml bottle, and I bought this from Boots, and as I said, it was about $10.99. It's got no gluten in it and no yeast, so if you're like dairy intolerant or you choose a specific dietary requirement, then this is really good for you. So this is if you're really tired. As I will say as well, I am not a doctor, I'm just a mum going on this journey and making these videos for sort of other people and myself. So please, if you need to read into the back of the ingredients, or you're scared you're going to get a rash or something, please don't swear by what I'm saying, because as I said, I'm not a doctor, I'm just a mum and no natural remedies. So that is the first thing. The second thing I suffer with is fibromyalgia. If you don't know what that is, because it is common but not common enough for people to acknowledge what it is, it's a bit like arthritis mixed with MS. I get mine a lot after I've had alcohol, and I also get it if I've been on the go consistently. So for example, mums will understand this after half term, because it is 24/7 and parties and fun days. After that, I am literally exhausted, and I mean exhausted, like coffee won't cut it. And my bones will ache and like seize up in my joints, and it's just horrific, very, very painful. So I have bought these tablets, glucosamine, mixed with a few other things, which initially, when I used to suffer very badly with my fibromyalgia when I was younger, because obviously I used to drink a lot more when I was younger, I found glucosamine, taking 1 tablet a day, is very, very good, as long as you keep it consistent. And that was, I think it was about £1.49 from Wilkinson's. So again, it's not cheap. That's a month's worth of tablets. They come in quite a large form though, so if you don't like swallowing tablets, I think you could probably cut it in half and do it like that. But they come in quite a big tablet size. But I swear by glucosamine, and if you was to even go to the doctors and ask, they would say glucosamine used to be the #1 thing for arthritis, and obviously fibromyalgia is very similar. So glucosamine. The next thing is very good if you have PMS, or you have mood swings, or are slightly unstable, similar to myself, as I said, is evening primrose oil. So again, these are capsule form. You can buy this in liquid form, and I believe powder form, I'm not 100%. But again, these are Boots saying these are 30 capsules, 300 milligrams, depending on like the severity of yourself. But as far as I'm aware, you're meant to take about 1,000 milligrams, I mean. So 3 tablets of evening primrose a day, every day. Again, it's going to do no harm, and hopefully over the course of a couple of weeks it will start to kick in and can level out your mood. So yeah, that's the evening primrose I have started. I started this all yesterday, by the way. I fiddled around with herbal remedies before, however I have never been continuous, but now I feel like I'm at the point that I want to try it and be consistent with it, because what's the point of suffering when you can pop some herbal remedies? So the next thing is a multivitamin and iron. Now iron is one of the main things that we lose when we have our period, and people in general probably, because it's lost obviously through our period, and people in general, it's in a lot of meat. So people that don't eat meat, like if you're vegan, I think is it a vegan that doesn't eat meat? I'm not sure. But like people that don't eat meat, but like healthy meat, not McDonald's, iron is in it, and iron, red meat is really good. But obviously if you don't do that, then a multivitamin with iron is fantastic. This also has B6 in it, but I'm going to buy B6 separately, because with PMS, which apparently statistics say 80% of women, obviously from mild to severe, suffer with PMS, which again I didn't know. They say the sort of top ingredients for PMS is iron, B6, and I want to say the right word, but I don't think I'll get it right. Triglycerol? I think that's the right word, which can be found in food, which then chemically turns into serotonin, which is the happy hormone, which makes us sort of level. 5 or 6 foods that I know that have this triglycerol in are turkey, cashew nuts, salmon, there's a couple, but I'll put it in the description below, but they're just like good, avocado, but yeah, so they're good foods for your like health and for PMS and things like that. And the last one is one that my sister gave me yesterday, which I've never heard of, but I have done some research about, and it's called Maca. These are from Holland & Barrett, so these are probably a little bit more expensive, and I'm not sure whether Boots or Wilkinson's will do it. But these are meant to be really good for stabling out your mood swings. So even if you don't have PMS, but you're quite an emotional person, Maca is meant to be really, really good. Again, it is completely natural. Apparently it originates from Peru, and it comes in 3 different forms. So you can get tablet capsule form like this, You can get liquid form and you can get powder form, depending on how you like it. So I like just to quickly pop them all in my mouth and swallow it with water at the beginning of the day, and then lunchtime, and then dinner time. I do that with the maca and the evening primrose. Everything else is just once a day. So yeah, maca I have researched into, because even if it is a herbal, I've been so put off now by being given antidepressants that I'm very fragile in my state of mind with tablets, even if they are herbal. So I do like to research a lot. And as I said, yeah, they originate from Peru, and they come in 3 different forms, and they also come in 3 different colours. They come in black, red and yellow, which I thought was quite bizarre, but basically yellow is the cheapest and most commonly found in products that are accessible and that we can buy. So yeah, I'm going to give this a go. Well, I'm giving them all a go combined, but I think the maca is something that's really exciting, because it does kind of stable your mood and sorts your libido out, and yeah, I'm excited about this one. But in general, they're kind of my multivitamins that I'm going to start taking. I started yesterday or the day before, and obviously I'm going to follow the journey through to see how I get on, because I do feel that I do suffer with PMS, and I do still have sprinkles of postnatal depression, although I feel I've come to sort of terms with how to cope with it to a degree, and it's nowhere near as debilitating as it was when I was on antidepressants and at the earlier stages, but obviously we all still have our days. So they are the ingredients that I am going to use. As I said, I will update you throughout weeks or even a month when I notice an increased change, or even if I don't, I'll tell you. I also want to just shout out to a lady who I found last night called Melissa. She is a YouTube channel sort of presenter / she has a food blog, but she is really educated in hormones to the fact that she's actually gone to university for it, and her long sort of motto in a roundabout way is that women are always classed as being psycho and crazy and all these things that you regularly hear about us, when actually it's not us, it's our hormones. And why deny ourselves help when there's natural ingredients and natural products out there that can help you? And I thought that was just so wonderful, and I carried on watching a few of her videos and subscribed to her, so I will link her in the description so you can go and have a look at her. And I just think she's great. It's all natural remedies, it's all hormone related, and she said, why be upset or angry or depressed or anxious when you can naturally level everything out? And I just thought that was so beautiful. Obviously nothing is ever going to eliminate everything, but surely it's got to be better than these antidepressants that doctors just pop out with these thousands of side effects and that you have to wean off. And yeah, anyway, that's my view, and I'm rambling again, but as I said, I will catch up with you soon, and I hope you're all doing well. Subscribe, stick around, turn on the bell, let me know what your thoughts are on these videos, because I've been doing it for about 2 weeks now. And yes, thanks for watching, bye!